GD said internet of say age is just a number because at the end of the day, you know, it depends on Nipam, you know. To say they be I see a Messi account show you so say. Uhu ni open ube you know. Sana tie ba oba ha no nso a omo nshada mfa age no enya big factor.
Akwa problem say akwa nso ompese obewo. You see young ladies who tie bebre no a ompese obewo more than 3. Yes, ope 1 and 2 no akoni baby. But once you pay 3 and 4. It is say when you say the point na go fa akwala a what say 2025 now then it will be a problem for you.
Okay.
Now on the other side now oban when you say be no with a significant age you know. When him say about awo mu a oba enyi no na the probability of her giving birth no
sege gap ni too much okay but too much ena bia bedru be na mpamu agro enya makra ko problem o nipa o betimi say bia wodue akokra watwam ni 70 ahia na obekọ ababa o ya fe na ono so no ne homo asori ayese wakoba ko wawie in long term no say be mpamu agro kra ko problem because akokra esa na fe na o ko
it's still more like when it comes to dating. When it comes to dating, and because a young girl can choose to date a big man and fan or no, probably his primary reason is to have some benefits, material things. As I say, Beman's with me after young way grown up lady be probably sugar mommy just to travel abroad, just to do so.
Women and more is in most cases what I've realized and say that is not to denigrate to them in any way. To move beyond any wrong said me denigrate. But Memano I think say at our stage, you know, we get more mature. Most of our baby in the past and age gap is very wide, but so what you mean? That's a modern command. Now, near ma or ban value. Near ma, I want to say, very important to Ono. Now, near ma, very important to Bema that stage. Now, I won't say no. In terms of maturity wise, you see, say, women at a certain stage, men are more mature than women.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess this take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed.
Wakwaba eba emabun ehia edumadie so anwumre me ma bedwafo ehia ye ba bedwendwene eye ensem last week the free ase ho is the age gap between partners in relationship really matters eye in fear that adofo a entem no eye ehia se yehwe ana se enhia ho enkomo na ye bedie na mamedwafo no na start here for Cedric your Cedric wa Cedric our Germany or your masters our apply computer science your Mike our Mike so ye ochechireni or mathematics our senior high our Ghana Bismarck student your masters or apply computer science or Germany Jeffrey already on the or we masters that are finance analyst one also work France me am judgment din ho chairman so na no che no Germany afeni so your masters or computer science me mo akwa aba eba emabunu ahia adwumadie so
Eje so
So
yeah Okay. Last week, now you didn't come up, now you share the age gap between partners in relationship. Now, you say about part 2. The part 2 and your day. Now, me first here for Cedric, is it really matters the age gap between partners in relationship? I was say you consider, and I say anyone say consider. Say the if you say age is just a number, no. Why do you say
I mean, I didn't say is first of all the most important thing here. Culture now, ufrimino. Between each other and coca intimate the bro from the befrafra, and then they ran mixes or her. So, like it depends on the culture. So, because I mean, I believe in Ghana for, but I say most of us, no, you move PI, CCI or hey, you fee, and you know, your heart, but you who senior near muscle, Esifa, and ACT or aha. Now, Osha German fast, and I say European sorted now, and near the no, and I say, and Yasitra or Ghana, no, and your pet. Into normally nanke fie no say I mean me hu no e wo fie no ene say anase ma me mpo ka kire me mpo say oba ne be ma de nanka o say be ma no esin oba ne panyin kakra because first of all no ema enyi ntem when it comes to looks na de ade na ema enyi ntem and age ne e pair on her na ebedu ebia after 5-10 years the boss and I say Obano any asing bearman. But on the other side, no, see we ask no ACD Elco Efano. Siciano incident of me believe so and me said incident of I say age is just a number because at the end of the day, it depends on nipa me, no. Say they be I see a messy a cow show you so no say. Ni open ube ntino sana tie ba oba ha no nso a omo nshada mfa age no enya big factor sa even though still a bit more consider but nshada enya big factor sa because at the end of the day no say uche me penyu na say me che me penyu na say still enije way in team other way in team I think it will still hold, and I think it depends on culture now. If we
Matty, never back to you. This answer culture no here. Your communities be or more and prince a be or barber chair bear my baby. Now, quick one, Bismarck. Young Shewi, is the age gap in relationship, does it have impact in the family planning?
Oh, me am chawni utiefo.
Me never tier for Joseph.
Sir, you share in every relationship adia ehu hia ewo mu bako family planning.
Okay.
Now you say we will be a relationship mu na partner no there is a significant difference in age. I mean, who say impact?
Okay.
Mekano in two sides. Mekano on the side now, Mekano Obama on the side.
All right.
Say we Obama now for bar. When you say no more years, maybe I answer 10 years or more. Maybe when you say there is an effect. Yampani say 55 years.
Okay.
I will call 60. I work for bar or 25. At that time, no say we will be a pet and kwala. Maybe 3 and sana maybe a we were. And our bands are go funny. We're young. In normal sense, no. At the age of 50, no, 55, no, say open kwala 3 it will take you about 6 or 8, 7 years to get 3 children.
Okay.
Now, this younger now no was say wow first. The second war was one person be won them. What person what I would be 3 years. And son was son will be say obisa na wo share no, then it will be a problem for you. Because at the time I will be young kwala 3 na 2 na open no. Na just say why a week. Oba ya wa share ni enigye na open. At na wo pe ya ga ni say adedem bi etie no. Ono pe Shatawale ni where you may eba so yi. But then nkwala side say no na akwa a problem say akwa so mpese obewo. You see young ladies who tie bebre no a mpese obewo more than 3. Yes, ope 1 and 2 no akoni baby. But once you pay 3 and 4, it say when you say the plan na go fa akwala a what say 2025 now, then it will be a problem for you.
Okay.
Now on the other side now, oban when you say bema no with a significant age, you know. When him say about a woman oba enyi no na the probability of her giving birth no eba form.
Yeah.
He said we a young guy around 30, 35, no for bar or 45 echo. Now, in the same way, we pay in Kuala 2 and 3. Now, about we are first, what we show more. Now, in the process of no, ya any CS and why operation. Now, it will take say from doctor's advice, you know. It's say it taking maybe more than 2 years and sana or something saying. Now, about you na all hitting 50. Now, akwakoya asem. Nti nkwala wa plan say ubenya no na akwakoye de ho. Na enu na se wan hwe yi a na oba no ebo abroa etin wa na u se pia bonten. Akopo oba afoforo. Na enu nso e de another problem aba. Nti me hu ni say the age gap no when it come to family planning ehun hia when it come to family planning because say nipa no when you say too much the number of nkwala wo pe ene dia ono pe no say man ti ase ansana mo kwa aware ni mu a the same bibriba bi ni say bi na wan konya the number of children na wo pe and I say at the end of the day no you have to go and go in for another woman. I don't know send the problem baba. Nti me hu ni say ehun hia say ma ayade ehun hia o relationship ma then the age you know should be considered. See the same okaya no obi andi ni lemu say we a young guy na open kwala bibiri then ofa wo lemu na muntimu bibiri enye saade a ofa de we nyi nsem in few years no na we nyi wa babro wa ntimi ubiem na o babro na wantimi ubiem no na che say mpam nsem fa be problem na eno no so na we say pia bonten na nsem ay bibiri this emu hia say consider sa na man say hwe family planning na age ni emu hia pa gakra mo fa.
All right. Ya da wase eno samishi no na age no we say hu here is and say professor wo do dia na we say consider age no na Mike wo
Papa.
All right.
Me know your discussion at the background in one function.
Matthias yeah. Matthias say yeah. Na Mike yan hwe we age difference here you can ho 7 no. Does it also have impact in the life stages? One say, ya was say empaniphobia be amfan say obu an opese oko ebi a vacation bi or Dubai and I say oko vacation bi. But over age difference now, or no bi onu bi say na me dey do dey ko vacation akoye dey and I may say. Until life stages no. And also age differences no does it really matter the problem bebem our relationship
Yo me that's all papa. In two folds and in 2 ways me kind of say.
Okay.
It matters in the sense that also your generations be any near ever. For example, in the early 90s to the late 90s. Now phones are a man for use on Ghana and a phone in the use.
Okay.
Most kakraka bi na bonne belt na nim. Na chains be good come and I thought most papa dey kakra ono ho ana se waboga ba.
Yeah.
Nti una masa na man for the down form. In the early 2000s no. And no akese no started esote ya Emma Emery began to be Gumwa Banchini ade. Enti obi a ya wono probably maybe in the 2000s no. Ne obi a or in the 90s. And or in the 80s almost their taste no is likely to differ.
Okay.
And then Dubai said you okay, abe anama 4 year. And now person ko ji wani a so yanko Dubai. Making me maybe 50. In na makware obi nso already 30.
Yeah.
Me in my 30s no na me call me village and I'm call Jimeni. And then maybe 50 na makware obi nso 30. Ono so abeti ase say no, so beji na ni ya this oko Dubai. It is likely to create a major conflict because taste na different. Maybe taste na differ and also taste na differ. Inti ebetimi dey how aba in that way because of the generations no. The differences in the generation. Inti that is my take on that.
All right. That is the take Jima Edema say ebetimi at the program about it's answer it you know but obia on preferences here ebia Emma Enkoso. Last week Simon so okay best magazaka there say obia ni ne lemu Simon adjoining Simon master student or your computer science or Germany. Now, Simon, some now okay. I'm some question. Does the age gap between relationship does it have influence in long-term compatibility?
Ken me da wase ne party for me cheche obi bia.
Yeah, me no party for you so.
Panelist so me Joe Bibia. I fairness I some that nani be canin. I some that as we get the so come up, but said the Bismarck I felt a bee boro me west on my my job no credit and more can no I can prep. I didn't know be any lame. As a mechanic last week, will be any lame. Oshe, Nase, Odia near 27, 40, and near last week is my kind. But as I work in the long term, a benya impact to our relationship anymore. In the long term, the benya impact to relationship anymore. And I young kinds who say, Nina Sujin and Nipa Minu now more a relationship anymore. Nipa Minu. Because once a relationship there, and then one-sided relationship are built by two people, you know. People can make it work. It be with me making it work. We share a your man penny I just kumku for not near chain fear kakra. I mean they almost me. I think it's watching 1 year and I say we big kakra, but still now. Omutimit na ya ku say na meto ni safre na ire enti no sege gap ni too much okay but too much na bia bedru ba bi na mpamu agro ni o kra ko problem o ni pa o betimi say bia wadue akokra watwa mu 70 ahia na obekọ ababa o ya fe na ono so no ne homo asori aye say wakoba ko wawie in the long term no say be empam agro kra ko problem because akokra esa na fe na wo ko no bi ni hwan we na feel oh but I know akonya akoma yare anyway. And you know, in a long term, no, a negative effect.
Okay.
But then it will depend on if I'm in. There are circumstances. Might me people. Me papa now watch mommy in a lot of age.
Okay.
No chain. Me papa chain in favor. But then I think say now okay between na they all share the same ideology. Once I told me, recently, in our quiet, say, Chinchina, so no be a relationship. I said, you have to like the same thing. I mean, my papa side, no, they don't like the same thing. My father
Okay.
would prefer to listen to Power Bunny, and my mammy, so no, I say, only. Sorry, they be as animal, but then they find a way to work around it. So when you say be and then me present me way obe tenasi ama okay and then at least ube TV way ube way. It's a quite recently the able 2 years antenna ni one the able 2 years antenna because minim obia na yere pa antenna pa but ono so na adu anwumra nka afi na obehwe news na yere say ne antenna I think in a long term there should be a way that can help. If you go in soon no be a din lame ama yin na e die lame a se me ko ne 30 minim se me bo a higher do obeso so be a din lame but say any lame ni e be adwe se e be ko yenye de no so yenye adwe se le be we will compromise. We will try to compromise for each other. We will try to work it out. You know, that's the little I can say.
Yeah, also we try to compromise, and then there's a way out. Who did the now am I way out 1, 2 or 1 point to be a nipa for any pana was a situation maybe to me the account or relationship no.
Yeah, I think
okay. Hold on. If ever back about just 1 or 2 points to be one. Now, Menko, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
What are the factors should be considered in such relationship? Say relationship where age gap or no, a woman. What are the factors that you be consider? Either a positive and you can give us the positive and negative factors here. What's your consider our such relationship anymore?
Okay. With Michelle Bia. Last week, we had a discussion and I'm Madam forget be doing come about the same topic now. Often I say, oh, now me we been say now. I say, oh, topic here interesting. Now, I no research. I social work studies maybe. So I research within that range, you know.
Wow.
Now, one of the important factors of reason is over age gap difference. Predominantly more in dating than marriages.
In marriages, okay.
Because bear money or bar age gap winner is more in dating more than what basically. Now,
hello, Jeff. Age gap different.
I say for no also studies no yeah no.
Also the studies now yeah. Late in the studies now yeah.
Oh yeah no.
And
at the end of the
yeah.
At the end of the day no or catch me say the studies no yeah no. Ni we are or yeah like from the college no. When we say age gap difference, fan say difference between a man and a woman no. Gap difference no. It's still more like when it comes to dating. When it comes to dating and kofo and fan because a young girl can choose to date a big man and fan or probably its primary reason is to have some benefits, material things. As I say, Beman's with me after young we be grown up lady be probably sugar mommy just to travel abroad, just to do so. from the way no say they are predominantly in that kind of category than. Now we say in the AC war the other marriages in there.
For the purpose of clarity, is she saying say the number of people are our age difference no? A woman tell no. Those who are no mostly no I age near the same.
No.
As compared to
no. On can I say a band of dating now age gap difference now. So o compare quantity dating then no more the
gap.
The gap. Once the Jeffrey person say final research no here na that come lecture say bia say ye date aseme na me ko date ya make date no metime akofa e bi obo be 50 years because ye date intimate check age no but say draw aware a me ko ware a me ko ware obi a ono wo 50 years me wale obi a me chair me kakra anti no ka say say ne ye more than say e ba ware mu a.
So the other thing is most people are more dating age gap or me be bring na kwa ware mu.
Good. Yeah, baby, now call him. And that's the question I mean we say now. I'll conclude is most of the times now age gap differences in marriages now is purposely for instance when the two partners are like emotionally and like they are matured. Because if it takes before Bemani or Ba Omuga Besson, no agree most of the times, and that means that what I say. So I just wanted to tell what the conversation we had about the same topic. Now to your answer on a question on what are the factors it will lead to. I don't know. Can you repeat the question again?
Factors, so Obi cause our relationship. What are the factors should a person consider? Any panel factors, right?
Okay, that's a
so whether okay. Say good and I bad.
Bad. Okay. I don't know. To me, I think it depends on motive. Nimpa bia motive or the ko baby. What I say. Okay. Generally, no. I will take it from the positive, good motive. So, who good motive? What they call that kind of marriage, man. You have to take consideration of pakono health. In fact, say Beman or your ban of Beman in action. Look at health factors. What I say. Because at certain ages now, you are easy to contract some illness in response to Obi or young. In TSL, will take it into the head. Or your Beman, so you have to take consideration of fertility. Obi to my what I say. That is if I will in here, fine, you can adopt. But if I will in here, you have to take consideration like urban fertility. Wow. Also, some of when it comes to the good side to probably you have to take into consideration your family. I don't know, like for a very good relationship, or for instance, in Africa, is a union between two families. It is a okafa two age now we will be you are not comfortable with social pressures. You have to take consideration to that. What I say, sometimes it's not about how much you love the person. It's also it comes to consideration so many things. My boy be now call US or join US Army. Now on a girl be chat say online and girl no organa. Now I feel the who by say ododo yana social media do yana ebetum na feel the ofili girl no. I feel okache introduce girl man mami. Na ne mami ekache say what say. On for girl ni baby or say na ade bia man na omonye background check e wo girl no so man no.
Yeah.
Now, I say 2 weeks by and my catcher and say, Oban man warring now ban on wow.
Okay.
So now catcher no. Now, when see the Saturn Kona Morgana or by a wedding, Yania could be, no man and the parents and could be. Me catcher next other again a call Americano. Just the last 3 months I think on the say almost on wage. What I say. So sometimes it's more of say you have to consider so many things. If you have a positive mindset, you have to consider so many things. Now, if you don't have when it comes to mindset, some of the concerns material things or anything apart from what you're doing now. Also, you have to, that one is your own choice, but you have to also look at some relationship, like not all daters are good. And then I work on sometimes it can be so many things like illness, it can be, so I can't really point all the factors involved but maybe they say whatever reason you will choose any age gap, take into consideration first yourself. How will that have an impact on you? Will it help you grow? Will it benefit you in a good way? So at the end of the day, will be developed here. I think it's a like a what cause to consider. Into me kakra more
at the end of it, every relationship we have, the expectation is that when you budget our relationship, and first of all, I was a winning partner our relationship, I consider happiness. And do you say be on happiness, then you go for it. Now, yeah, that's it. Cedric, Cedric, my touches be on the cultural aspect. Now, my fan is say, who date will be a watcher. In what way now, who says society no, any budget and answer or money, a dear thing I be a society, maybe who say, Cedric, I didn't know what farmer penny say. Yana factors be what society near spetty and answer or more and tinamum say, oh, Cedric, dear young prem, I want them penny say in dating. So what I say?
Matosi, Pacho, radio. First, my casa first time the man church it phone to me, no function. Radio, church with your phone.
It's here for you.
You're training but when
you're good.
So, the big issue, always, I mean, sometimes we feel say, your upbringing, any community now, you new or no. And I say, baby, if it's new or no. And then the sometimes, I say, Ghana for, and I say, Africans, we tend to look at issues to say, what is the society going to talk about? Then I remember back. And into that, you start here. First thing, I'm a cultural background because, what this side, and I say, be a while we to find that, and I say, when you experience to have a relationship, it can be friendship. Everything I had done for and young fan, baby. Be a own African. We say, be a culture, be a say, or an idea. Normally, in society, people don't really care about what the society is going to say. Man for back a sometimes, and share that nipa and because at the end of the day, the obey nipa bekasa. And at the end of the day, a woo wenije and as a woo bearman or any obano, a munije and here. That's the utmost goal. Name animal can say any and then come a person boss no say.
Okay.
Also, as a my Kenya, you can't relationship, near can marriage, you can't relationship, but in the long run, before you get married, you have to mostly go through a relationship, and may come mostly because I mean, I already do a internet. No, there's no most of the time relationship in Sheda in New York, sir, not our area, but most of the time there. A relationship, not a leading into marriage. But now let's watch biology aspect of this issue.
Okay.
As Bermano, before you go into marriage, some of the things you consider. I mean, say, and I say, you want to have your own offspring. And science is what I say. A woman is very fertile between the ages, like the most fertile is between the ages of 18 to 25. Sometimes in Albania really fertile. And and the way nature and the way men we are made, every man always wants a younger lady because at the end of the day, me prefer about or say me paying maybe 5-10 years. As a woman grows older no.
Mhm.
Obi use analogy be say a mema to sell wine and a man to sell milk. Milk no air channel, not air say, but wine no air channel.
Na
It gets better.
yeah.
Yes. Into no oban a channel penny the more oban age no. Na nyama nhyɛ da ɛnkɔ yie ɛmma no, but bɛrima no deɛ most of the time no, like me can say I'd say wine no, the more you age the finer it gets. And
Mhm.
you know that is why naturally over here every man would want to go for some obia or younger. I'm not saying that always, there are exceptions or what maybe I know where she would offer be Charlie or there it's me in so many ways with me should be a or opinion and as a young and as the same age. Now the love is stronger. Sometimes it happens like that. But the base argument, let's say every guy will go for a younger lady. And even a man impo at the end of the day, no, mfa mmarima a wɔyɛ younger sen wɔn. Because at the end of the day, no, science nso akyerɛ sɛ science nso kyerɛ sɛ when you watch, there's a study that shows that wohwɛ over ɔbaa ne bɛrima at the same age level now, ɔbaa no tends to be matured than the man. That is how the study. That's what one study I watched one podcast be. Sana na more explaining it. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. Me, I don't have the facts to back it, but now panelists in the back say there's a study that shows that oba after the adolescent age, after the teen ages, offer oba at one specific point, any bema same age now, oba tends to be matured because of how they grow up and then there's the things they've been through and all that as compared to men. Into normally, a man prefer the older people because the older people tend to be matured and then tend to be able to take care of them, handle them, even financially, emotionally, and all these other things. Into Obama obefa oba oche opinion de ebi asesana nhyehyɛeɛ no akɔyɛ na sɛ meka nhyehyɛeɛ bia mɛka sɛ ebia saa na nyame ahyehyɛ no anaasɛ ebi obi a ɔngye nyame de bɛka sɛ ebia the universe has arranged it ne deɛ it could happen, but you have to look at it say at the end of the day are you happy when you bɛgye anaa sɛ when you bɛgye a I mean deɛ obi bɛka deɛ sɛbe ɛno deɛ womfa nyɛ adwuma, but sɛ wowɔ hɛ na sɛ biribiara da din ma wo deɛ a ɛndeɛ ɛnɛ sɛ wonni problem. Because at the end of the day, nipa na obekasa no. Enya ade oba mema osika sɛ jifato aduane anaasɛ yesi anaasɛ yesi. Ɛna woyɛ na enyo, woyɛ na eyo, ɔmmɛkasa. Nti at the end there saa na akɔyɛ nti saa na me meka no.
Woyɛ na enyo, ɔmmɛkasa nti at the end of it no, wo na wasa wohwɛ w'ani gye. Yɛda ase. Simon ti yɛnhwɛ in relationship one of the key aspects ɛyɛ communication. Now, in what way communication ebetumi aboa because one me who say age gap no koye mo a ebi ana we ka shatawole no na other person ka pabubu obetumi amaye ekwan a obetumi afa so solve sa problem we communication issue was our relationship no.
Okay. Can me that say?
Yeah.
It's no kind communication be a really important. I me say there's nothing that cannot be solved if say as both parties agree upon it. Yes, any kind. Assembly no why they say kind nature. I said in penny for kind assembly I didn't know neka. Enti no me hu ni say age gap no class one an opportunity for both sides to learn from each other. Young fan say time will be maybe me fan my uncle is 76 and sometimes or some like things that has been going on. Even Germany has or can symbol and then the wife is younger or change kakra. Or can you mean the same history of sending your mobile and your mail, from the 80s or church and same internet at that point, usa no cry no, and young me person, but a ban and Susia baby, a free, so be free, the knowledge that the older person has, so far as a moon and more agree, say, Obia Moon who say, or a superpower over. Because the Brazuko relationship because of the things that ohia oba osa maybe watimi boss who on so na bibisa, but then say munya mutimi we say this is a partnership, no matter the age, a partnership between two people, no matter how old you are. No? Fine, when it comes to the house now, you do everything together, you talk about everything together. Whilst you are trying to let me know what you like or what the knowledge that you have, and you say it's a by force na jaiwo the never family. Okay, also betie Shatawale and also betie new artists here by anyone. Fine, Miss me tie me there, but then no make room for me there na metie. Also make room for Miss me make room for who there na also upesa wetie. Okay. And then at that point, even it gives us my room for us to exchange knowledge. And then on your free move, then the only way they say we make room for each other to accommodate obia send obia esi hu ni nyoma na so no simi entertaining ni hu anase na osimi kana asem. Obu ha maybe in the time omo ye wo omo no culturally ebia yes bema why but oba those kind of man. But then they say ni bia ye do time generation who dey say obia ye obia no matter who your oba ye bema obia like household yes everyone say bia if you are there we so we new so we the share washing machine we the best dryer at that point we say if you are sick on anyone and you may say someone make room for change, you make room for change, you make room to compromise. Sanyo man your money mo allow mo who eba our rain man as a relationship. I think it's the age gap on
big problem.
Big factor be but we na intimi so I know what you lame me there no
the lame no dey here ya da ase ya de ye dwumadie no ebe kwa wiye e mabunu ehia so adwumadie na masonda so eguso no meba ho Bismarck meba ho now the last words am but before that yenhwe sa question we are still discussing that the age gap between relationship between partners in relationship really matters. Now yenhwe say age gap does it have an effect on physical attraction within a relationship?
You really have to say
physical attraction.
Yeah, that's on attraction, physical appearance.
Yeah.
About relationship more depending on the individual. It matters. Say individual will be a appearance I think say age gap no matter because oba more na na ho fe nso eba form this way a young guy okay, let's refer this to Africa. Now, say Ghana. Now,
we don't more cases. Do better just Ghana man. No money, your father.
100% or have best mark in few man.
Africa saying, then Africa I'm going.
Ghana. Your environment, any juma, have an impact on our physical body.
Okay.
Yes. Obabu oha Ghana edwuma oye o Ghana ye edwumaden nti no ne physical body no depreciate with time. Nti say who ye young guy na say appearance, physical appearance say ade hu hiama wa. Then who go for ba we nyinsin wa say hu say the more na oba nyi na awo ebe mu no na nkwala edi pressure eto no so no at times no wonya time po ema no anybody bi nkwala ebedo so wo oba no ho a obasara no pa obetwitwi ne ememu unim say Ghana there most of the household work no eda oba no so ntino nkwala bedo so a pressure ebeda oba no so ntino ne body nankasa mpo no onya time ano before obasara no pa obedware kra na che say ache ebeteki say weekends a but Malco Dwara no power in Rada near once I would dware. Now and no the problem on the body who. Timuni say appearance who here, that's a who here then age, they say we consider because Mba tends to grow older with age. And duty no so ever form say omunina in the research tells the skin changes for need time and also say another factor. Me who say here, but say we will be appearance is not your problem. The inner character no the here there. I think no any problem. But media appearance we hear me at times into I take age into consideration. Cedric say minimum say appearance we hear no into no.
Hey, Simon, see, Obiandi ni lemu.
It's even had the walk of age on any appearance.
Wait, they ask some keke. Oh, I didn't there. Yes, also the inner day. I don't know Muka X-ray.
But you consider the character of the partner.
What's the meaning of your inner beauty?
But
thank you.
There's nothing like inner beauty, but that is a Nisuban. It's more of a character.
You can character about the character and the inner beauty.
I just say but
it should balance out 50-50.
So now this is the thing.
The individual will be on far beauty one and outer beauty one. Then
but Bismarck, I don't think say Obi will always like I say on far beauty because memo obana. Then the bema obana 2 times and then our friend one friend.
But you're
moved by the eyes.
More times for my worry.
No,
have you? Best market coming on your you knew a ban whole time. The beauty
utilizing
I don't see an offense.
In the eye of the beholder, and Nipano.
Yes, then you're offended. You'll be fair.
Be utilized in the eyes of the beholder. Be utilized in the eyes of the beholder, and they are there's so maybe so hard there. We beholder, and and they're simple. What do you mean? Beholder, I said, in gay and fine girl, and you beholder, I said,
but
you see, in that scenario, that means that
our last was Etos Mamma. Our last was Etos and not for us of the brewery. And our we.
Yeah, my last words. Okay. My last words are me very simple. Say who when you say relationship over and our area. I think say before mubeko our area one kasano. When you do not involved, no, you should come to agreement.
Okay.
If there is age difference, my partner they are in here. Most of the times, we tend to hide certain things before our but I think say age is significant. We are ubia obema obano yinsem bebre na say mba hu hia wa ma obani hu ansa na waware no. Say we paying so enyi na say wakofa young girl na say upen kwala ntema ma young girl ni hu say wo be every year bia no obewo if things work.
Okay.
Ansa na waware no kanye sadia the problem baba na ebians na obi ewremu dada that marriage ni mu dada efutu ameriba ma obi sa ne say communication a problem a we face already there me what can I say in every marriage and a relationship name be wo ha here one tolerance. Okay. You have to relate because you are from different backgrounds in Amasia. You cannot change about somebody who just to relate it. Young girl said, "1 year removie, you can't go back." It's just.
But maybe it's my question about.
Yeah, it's affecting you.
Maybe it's my question about.
Tolerance at a level.
Jima say our question Marco. Kasari ti Jima.
But you be an bit to tolerate our remana.
Yes, you can tolerate. You can just pretend in marriage. So many relationships, certain things you already. I can't say who you be a woman that
No.
Who woman that are you going back?
Into who woman that's who bet name.
Say we are wedding now.
You will die.
Maybe brother, you say we are wedding now. Some of the vows how can you say oh yaremu utim.
Okay, it's your boss who cry.
I will not die.
Or the friends or the pentua wa yam pentua and chinama will cry.
Then be a woody. Now what will I do? Now better now.
Make tolerance now.
Tolerance
at the level. But nipa attitude be like in communication time maybe
in communication
you can streamline. Yes, maybe a nipa no. Yeah, you know. In fact, oba enetra enye is enye ni na nyina de so otimi fa ne serious. Say uno oba tia. Unju fa ne na serious. Some of them you must pretend. Say what you say. Else, no matter how you try, there will be problems. Some of the things no we need so. And yes, oba you can never understand a woman. Obi can ask them say onyankopon kura oba kura won tena se.
Yeah.
Nyame na kajira.
Nyame be na on to the obo na say.
Oba obi a wonu no etia no ya homtinti no ne me bi wo na oyi oni eguso na wako wenim enye sa de a wo mu dada nti no if they say we going back are fine but no bu weni eguso na ko na what relate no I think no beboa kakra mo e ma metie for no.
Yeah, that's the best mark. The best mark can you know say enema bi wa yen tolerate. Say communication and yeah but say a tier for yeah about tiers so most of ya na mo comment about our comment section. Na say dey me guess you be me as ya prepare you ku best mark say enema bi communication here enya say bi a ya be aduro gu aduani mu ana stay order so te ho anya sa na opa remember mami tie
nya wo tina ha anya wo aduro gu aduani mu ana wo tina ha obewu na meti ase
mami tie
la ejaye untumenka usa wa ejaye na obewu
my tie last was Jeffrey.
Okay. I think it has been a nice session. For me, I still go by what we discussed. You know, you shouldn't be film. Mike Akebi, Cedric Akebi, Simon Akebi, Bismarck Akebi. In the national, Obian were not time for what I say. Even more later on, Obeti said, "You should be no." There was a moment in time, what I say. So in every scenario, whatever Obi be choose, whether the age is 4 years, 1 year, the same age, or even 10 years or older, no. That means there was something that I attracting the parkour, no. So for us, like maybe one of the things that for me I know is that every day, you have to, like, in a situation whereby you will go into a situation whereby it's more of a death situation. Probably the effects of it, so you'll not even make an attempt to do it. So I think we should be able to, as far as you can say, yes, beauty is seen by the eyes, as we are saying. Like, we are the beer for a gentle. What I say? What are gentle? When we say, I don't mean me, and I am me. This age gap, whether it's 10 years or 5 years, it depends on yourself, like your happiness. How is this thing going to, on the end of the day, it will make you happy, it will make you grow. What I say? Me motor is say, at the end, ube develop. I did a wow. Say, wa wunimu. As I think it is Cedric or Simon. So, it's true. You can ask yourself how many girls you've dated. Get with the say it's for this reason I'm call again. Get with me anytime what is it? When you sit down to like do a self retrospective of your life, of your you can make decision for yourself at the end of the day, like able to me abwell. So I think at the end of the day, the natural is that it depends on us. Look at things that will make you good, whether the age is big, is small, but put in so many consideration. Whether family consideration, religion, and then at the end of the day, you make a choice that will like a better benefit. So, that's my final words.
Yeah, that's it. At the end of it, said Cedric Takano, who will be our webwa. Now, the most important thing is that one casa relationship, whether or your banner, Bema, the first priority is your happiness. And if you say honor happiness a while, then you go for it. Cedric, into your last words.
Yeah, my mom said me pass 70. But I mean, at the end of it all, in your Jeff kind, I mean, Obia Akabibi, at least I think so if I experience ones, Obia Bessia Bibi Obia kind, now, I mean, topic now I say is the age gap doesn't matter. Does the age gap in a relationship matter? At the end of the day, see how they be a mechanic. While bedding, but then una relationship and I wanna come and penetrate him and answer our reading. It's at the end of the day, and a bit decided, say, mo person mo trim penano, and I say, ebe boamo, and I say, moamo. And yen most of the time, and yen will be better because most of the time, more in preppy, more casafa on the crown. Or crowd out, or ni hobby. Obe two for now, so do say, hey, say pet. And at the end, one hour better. I say, what I was champa one, una on him say na, see, Eddie meow. Aha. Obi enim at the end there wom no and also nche say unti futuo ubetie but at the end of the day una was say decide ntin so hwe na say and I think say in the beginning nanke was say yeah for argument purposes no nanke was say ma ebia ka age gap no ebia age gap ben yeka because age gap no me ka say ebia be man na 40 and I say Bema need the 50 and Oba need the 20. I don't think it makes any sense. I don't think it's a family be our logically no obeka say ne baba anko ware ne baba already 20 anko ware be ma already 50 and I say ne baba already 50 now obema na already 20 anko ware about 50 so I think say maybe next time no yeah so for argument purposes no yeah clarify say age gap maybe argument basis into maybe 10 years and I say 15 years it's our age gap no okay and doesn't matter so because there are some because you can't age gap me say my mom and papa I think the age gap was like 9 years and I think it's common in our culture as Ghanaians between 5 to 10 years I think is a common maybe sisi na nyema na sisa kakra but at the end of the day you know it brings respect in the house because sebi aside say yere ni kunu no oba no say him say be man chain you know at least you give respect to your man you know I think so at the end of the day you know maka senate yeah wow no una nim sene esiti enti me de man be si ho
yate yada wase na age gap on the Simon my age gap on last week on my so be an lame obo my so be an lame all right Simon
my age gap ni bi
how many age gap ni bi mo last week on my age gap no
yeah
Makumbi dance, but mu say age gap me science mantra.
There is no back with previous video no.
Why?
All right, my your last question one.
Me the me chat to and say boys now so the fie sie ti fie so na say ne di football agent nam no so hwe yi come agent girls na
Minimum kwebi sa o.
See boys the football agent nam na say boys wa ko about 20 and so no need 20 which am we the be 30 what is so be 10 I feel wa hu odi ntimi. Oh, boys no more form real agent nante. I say 7 chiching go for we but with the
wait there madam we be say echu anu etim ajish
me do na me Ghana na me do secondary school na me register final year candidates na do registration na no say sports guys no they come say oh they want to change their age utumus will be over 23 or change their about 12 years and I'm not saying the and me the advice are minimum is okay why change your age now we will call say football career na anko yi ama wa wo ye ne den
oju oba cross
you can never beat nature.
As omunyate so afede oba ko fan age mate be a girl is so or 25 boy is so at or 25 afi bedu we be so using na ho den na afi 25 na afi 35
na afi
into wo de ahode na how
chama
it's very important when in relationship so
ahode no hu hia
planet me dey no kra ne hia obi amfa ne real age nante wo hwe na se wo hwe oba no nya hia no na ye obi a obetimi na nante a now share age gap now share say oh emfa ho at least my open to each other mark can be there in a short term any problem mid term any problem but more meaning kakra because yes oba ne ebego achen more anything na be brain call for this why at least when you know obenya na hero we so mu kakra ni na ho Yeah, we should go for what we love. I mean, we should go for what we love. We should do what we love. I mean, communication is the main thing. We should communicate more, trying to address issues with regards to this kind of age gap. Until sure be na say odona, masa now don't to my body DM. Why? No.
Yeah, that's it. Boys, yeah, yati ages no. Yes, sir. Yeah, compare man, ya mum the actual age. And the football age in 10 years, and can't the actual age in a way football.
Sanity.
It's almost feel so many of the no money yako. Yeah, that was it. Jima, Mammy, for 1 minute, Mammy will last words now. Yanko.
Last day, na me share Facebook me hui. Mami abruwe bi o, obroni abruwe bi. And we offer young Nigerian. Almost a Nigerian, you know, I 30 crowd own, but my not most on in the 70s, in the 80s. Now, Mr. was could this be love?
Oh, anyway, Nigerian film. So, your friend settings. So, what else here?
Settings. Oh,
so first, that almost in this case, you see, I know you're my own fan. And the mentality is enjoyable to other Japanese. Sir, oh, you need
and it's a Unia Bismarck kind.
More church or more missing more church.
Walk cry suspect. Wow, cry suspect. Who's you?
Hey, there is one thing I will say. Though age is a number, but you can't cheat nature. Yeah. Also, the biological makeup of every human being, it will catch up with you. Also, a match through crano, baby, complications be more.
Yeah,
there are a lot of complications. Until when you are going into set marriages, with the age gap, and then we are talking here about age gap now, very, very wide. You must take those things into consideration as an problem. Now, because one of them say obey or 10 years, and I'll call Areno. Or 15 years now, call Areno. After the baby now, woman was on my baby. If you want to say, Beman so dear, though, study unya a kind, Cedric kind say. I say wine. The older we get as a Solano, but at a certain stage, my brother, the time will catch up with you. So when you are considering age difference now, you must ask yourself a lot of questions and stand about it, making sure say when the negative effect not start to say a bar, you'll be able to take over to me a handle. I know so I know about why the mommy did say maybe I'm so very fine. No, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Jima, and it will last words. And my blue Eshia, a Juma Diana, Masun Guswa, Mohi, and now. Yadama said, my jebre, I hear a visit Samri. My baby are forced with Damasi, and to the moon, and what the Amaya. Now, the Seymour Kayano, I am the price and say happen. So, boys in fire rare age and auntie. Now,
as I say, because I don't know Mobiana.
Minimum be the Abasa business idea.
I see how old boss in the answer only move. Who needs Seymour? Yeah, bomb suspect. Mummy and a bomb suspect. I see how because
of 15 years, man.
Yeah. That yeah, Carol, it's in a say. Age, you know, your man of anyway, aging. And I feel said, Sabina, a dinner ye can, as a who you know the new brand and a brand, you know, those are brand in this, maybe I will come now. I want age difference be. Yeah, that must say, Manina, Amaya, addition, SSA. Now, the most important thing is that, Yania, Yawahano, Yasi, and Biche will be in our DNA use. And to say, oh, Shayan. Now, if it's also a comment here, just put it at the comment section. Now, if it's no, hope I will join us. So, I'm in the comment section. ebredru wa ya belenke app na ya ma wo so wa ba be kire yen ade bi ya sua na ma bebre ehun se age gap na ewo relationship mo no ya ade a is really matter ena hia no se ejina wo nipa na wo ko relationship no so no se ho no wani gi ewo de a then said the best man car say every IBA won't be no wait me tolerate there should be tolerance and to me tolerate near me bemwa now with me balance the communication and respect mutual respect any be na I think say my relationship no even yini aye kama ya damase ese mo je bre na mo hwe abegafo me damase ebi
to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss.